In the quiet heart of a small town, a place where everyone knew your name, where children played barefoot under the glow of porch lights, and neighbors shared pies over white picket fences, the Thompsons believed they were safe. But safety was only an illusion. And for years, a secret lived right beneath their very feet. The Thompsons were the kind of family you'd wave to on your morning walk. Kind, ordinary, remarkably normal. The picture of small-town innocence. Until one rainy night, their world split apart. Lily, their youngest, a bright-eyed girl with pigtails and a laugh that could melt winter, vanished. There were no signs of forced entry, no broken windows, no muddy boot prints leading away, only a single clue, a small, wet teddy bear sitting on the porch, and the sound of rain drowning out her mother's screams. The town rallied. Search parties combed the woods. Flyers were stapled to every pole. Candlelight vigils were held, where strangers cried alongside friends. But hope has a cruel way of fading. Days became weeks. Weeks bled into years. The police closed the case. Neighbors moved on. But the Thompsons never stopped listening. They listened for her laugh, for her voice, for anything that could mean she was still out there. And then the whispers began. At first, they thought it was the wind, slipping through cracks in the old siding. Or maybe mice, scratching in the walls. But the whispers didn't stop. They came at night. Always at night. Soft. Broken. Almost too faint to hear. And always from the basement. The basement had always been locked. An old family habit, a room they rarely thought about. But now, they had a reason to open it. One stormy night, with the whispers growing louder, they decided to go down. The key was cold in their hand. Every step down the creaking stairs felt heavier than the last. The smell of damp concrete filled the air. The darkness seemed to press against them. And then they saw it. A section of the wall that didn't quite look right. They reached out, and the plaster crumbled under their touch. Behind it, a false wall. And behind that, a hidden chamber. 4 feet by 6. Barely enough room to stand. Dust coated everything, but the air felt used. Someone had been living there. For years. And then, in the dim light, they saw her. It was Lily. But not the Lily they remembered. Her eyes, once full of life, were dim, dulled by years without sunlight. Her skin pale. Her voice, barely a whisper. For all those years, their neighbor, a man they had trusted, shared meals with, waved to every Sunday morning, had been keeping her here. The hidden chamber connected to his basement, through a narrow, secret passage. He had stolen her, but kept her just close enough to hear the family's footsteps above. Every night, she'd tried to call for help. But the house, thick with insulation and silence, had swallowed her voice. Until one night, it didn't. One night, the whispers broke through. The Thompsons had thought they were following a sound. But in truth, they were following a lifeline. They got her back. But she was different now. The years stolen from her could never be returned. The laughter they once knew was gone. The light dimmed. Some secrets stay buried. Others keep whispering. And if you think this is where it ends, you're wrong. Because in another small town, behind another smiling family's front door, another basement holds a secret you would not believe. The whispers haven't stopped. And next time, they might be coming from your walls. Subscribe now. Click to uncover the next chapter. Because the most dangerous secrets are the ones right beneath your feet.